Hi viewers, this is Palm for ProBox Respect here at the Lions MMA opening day at Gravesend Gurdwara. I'm joined by Mr. Tanmanjeet Dhesi, who was a former mayor and a MP candidate for Gresham. Welcome Mr. Dhesi, how are you?
Thank you very much, Tanmanjeet. It's a pleasure to be with you here.
Yep, likewise. So you're here obviously to give the guys moral support. Have you sort of been to any of the mixed martial arts or any of the events before, or is this your first time?
You know, I'm very much aware of the mixed martial arts, but it is superb to come here for the Lions MMA Gravesend to attend their open day and to learn more about the group.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know a lot about many of the key individuals who are contributing to ensure that this will be an excellent organisation. But the best aspect is that the open day is being conducted here in the Gravesend Gurdwara, so I think it's very good of the Gurdwara to be supportive of such youth initiatives as well. But the other good thing is that it brings the aspect of the Sant Sipahi, within Sikhism.
Yep.
So we're trying to encourage that. While we should have that saintly aspect within Sikhi, and it's about loving, about sarean nu aapa pyar kariye, at the same time it's also about being strong physically and mentally. And I think that this is what Lions MMA, I'm sure, will encourage. It's about being good at self-defense, not just about defending yourself, but also about defending others, which is what is one of the key aspects within Sikhi as well. So it's those aspects of the Sikh ethos which is being encouraged by Lions MMA, and that's why the likes of myself are very, very pleased to support within this initiative.
And obviously mixed martial arts, amongst many of the other fighting disciplines, is quite popular nowadays, not just from Keep Fitness, but people actually competing on a amateur or a professional level. Now, we know Lions MMA has there's a religious aspect to it as well, in a good way, to encourage youngsters to learn more about Sikhism as well.
Yeah.
Would you have a message for anyone who outside the Sikh religion who wants to come along and attend, but probably doesn't have the same desire to sort of learn about Sikhism? Would you have a message for those guys as well?
Definitely. Look, just as the Sikh faith or the Sikh Gurdwara in essence is always open to everybody, and likewise with the Lions MMA, I know that the organisers, they are very much of the opinion that it is open to everybody, Sikhs and non-Sikhs alike, people from all backgrounds, of all colours and creeds, and it's one of those things which is imbued within the Sikh faith. It's about that universality, about always being open to all thoughts and all opinions. Even within the Gadga, I know many of the individuals that are participating today, are actually participants within the Gadga. And the Gadga is a Sikh martial art, but I know that when they teach, they also open those classes up to non-Sikhs as well. So MMA, by its per se, is actually open to everybody anyway. It is not a Sikh martial art, whereas Gadga could be said that, look, that is a Sikh martial art, but MMA is definitely open to everybody, and I know that this club is definitely open to all within Gravesend, and I wish them the very best of success in the future.
Have you, in a short one, have you ever thought about doing it yourself, or do you think you might join in after this?
Let me hold off on that, Tanmanjeet. I think, I know it's a very physically challenging sport, and long are the days when I actually used to go and learn karate, learn judo. I think trying to get through those gradings and trying to get onto the next belt.
Sure.
But yeah, the MMA I think is very, very demanding, and I think I'm not.
It's coming to us all.
We're not quite as young as we once were, so I think I'll watch and learn.
Well, you're still looking good. I had mine trimmed earlier, just for an extra for the viewers. So I know time's pressing on, and I think we've got to go inside in the next few minutes. But just a thank you for you to join me for about 4.5-5 minutes, and I really appreciate that. So any last words for the viewers?
Thank you very much, Pam. All I would say is please, for all of yourselves, whether you're young or old, please support this group. The Lions MMA Gravesend, they're having their open day today, but having seen the video and other things that you'll see, no doubt, on social media as well, I think it's important for us to actually take part, whether you're Sikh, non-Sikh, it's open to everybody. So I wish Lions MMA the very best for the future.
Absolutely, and just to echo that, viewers, you're not too late. So if you're in the local area, 4 till 6 p.m, Gravesend Gurdwara today, please come down and show your support for the Lions MMA. And while I'm on that note, thank you for your time today, Tanmanjeet.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.